Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with yet another favourites video. You guys know that I do these sort of at the end of the month and kind of let you see them at the beginning of the next month. Just products really that I've been loving throughout the month in particular that I really wanted to like kind of explain to you why I've been loving them a little bit more. You know the drill for favourites videos, so I'm just going to get straight into it. This month has been a little bit of a wishy-washy one. I've had some really good times and some really bad times. So I'm going to include a little bit of kind of like what's gone on this month and my experience of kind of what's happened and things like that. So some of you guys might already know what's kind of gone on in the last month, but others might not. So I'm just going to kind of make this a little opportunity just to kind of tell you. So we'll start going through the categories anyway, and when I get to the point I'll obviously tell you kind of like what I'm talking about. We'll start with the beauty category, which is the one that you guys know that I usually start with, and obviously it's me just sitting explaining to you what products I've been absolutely loving this month. The first of the products which I knew had to be included in this favourites video because I've literally been loving using them throughout the entire month is actually a skincare range. So it's Ami Naturally Kind. You might have seen these in like a previous haul video because I actually got these from when I went to a blogger kind of event sort of thing where they kind of give you loads of products to try and you kind of go around and network with different brands and things, and I met the lady who actually creates these products. Basically one of them is a morning clear purifying face wash and the other one is an exfoliating polish, and I've just been using these in the shower both at the same time. This one does actually recommend that you want to use it twice a week I think, but I've been using it whenever I go in the shower because my skin is quite desperate at the moment, and honestly I've just been absolutely loving this range. This one I find makes my skin feel super clean and polished and exfoliated, and it just feels amazing. Plus it smells really nice. I can't work out what it smells like. It's kind of got a citrusy sort of edge to it, but I really like that one because it's obviously really abrasive and kind of gets any dirt out of the skin that's there and makeup and things like that. And then afterwards I use this one, which is the more moisturising one, and it's so soft on the skin. It's unbelievable. When you're washing it in and then taking it off, your skin just feels incredible afterwards, and I really do love these products. I'm not sure how much these retail at, but I will link them below because I really do like kind of promoting brands that are not like really big names, just like really independent ones like this. I've never heard of this until like I met the lady at the event, and it's really important to kind of like help brands that are a little bit kind of like trying to get themselves out there and stuff, and honestly these were amazing, so I would definitely recommend them if you're going through a bit of a skincare nightmare at the moment, because I certainly am. Next I will talk about another product that I've been loving throughout this month, and it is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Cover Concealer. You guys know I love my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It is my life. I've been wearing it now for about 3 years and I just love it. I need to find myself a cheaper alternative really to wear for work and stuff because it's getting quite expensive just wearing Estee Lauder all the time. I love this. It's incredible coverage. It matches my foundation, so they kind of go really well hand in hand, and I just use this one for blemishes. I don't use this one for under eye sort of brightening because it's not a brightening concealer. I've got kind of the shade that blends with the rest of my skin, so it's really good, and I've just like been reaching for this constantly, and I definitely think this is going to be a repurchase as well. I really like this concealer. Next is another product I have been loving this month, and I think it's because I finally mastered how to do it properly, and it is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. Now this is looking quite battered now and quite disgusting in the middle, but you can see I've obviously used it a lot. As you guys know, probably back in May, I went for my first ever Benito Brow Bar appointment, and they kind of give me a bit of a tutorial of how I needed to kind of grow my brows out and what they were going to do to them and what the end sort of product would be like, if that makes sense. Obviously brows are not a product, but what they would be like in the end and how I should kind of grow them and stuff. And obviously now I feel like I'm kind of at that point where they just need maintaining rather than actually like training to grow in a certain way. This product just emphasises and makes them look so much better. Like when the tinting's starting to wear off my brows, you can really tell when I've got no makeup on, but obviously when you put this on, it just emphasises everything, makes it look incredible. And if you use the right brush, you can really like get the effect of individual hairs. It's just amazing, and I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this when it runs out, and it's very low down right now, so I might try it in a different colour, but I do quite like this taupey sort of cool toned colour, I would say. Entirely think it's worth the money. I've never had a brow product like it and I just really love it, so I would definitely recommend trying that if you're looking for something that's just going to transform your brows. Like, I seriously love it. Next is another product which I cannot remember if I mentioned in my last month's favourites, but if not then I'm mentioning it again because I just love it so much, and it's the L'Oreal True Match Highlighter in the shade Icy Glow, I think it is this one, and it's the white, blue and peachy toned highlight. I don't actually know if you can see that in the light in here, but it's like the really, really icy, cool toned shades. And honestly, I'm obsessed with this. This has become my favourite highlighter of all of them at the minute. If I'm looking for like a silvery highlighter, I reach for this one no matter what. I absolutely love it. It's perfect for kind of defining your cheekbones and things like that, like really adding that really highlighted amazing look. And I love it in the inner corner. I've actually got it on today, so you might be able to see just how bright my eyes actually look. But this is just the perfect winter highlighter. It's kind of like Snow Queen-esque. I just absolutely love it. And I know it's going to be a repurchase. They've actually got another one in this range as well, which I think is the more bronzy gold toned one, which I really probably will like just as much as this, because I do actually have a gold highlighter that I reach for a lot, but it's a L'Oreal one. Oh no, this is L'Oreal as well. It's also a L'Oreal one, but it's not this range, and I absolutely love it. So I think I might give that one a little whirl next as well, because it just looks incredible. And if this one's anything to go by, then it'll be amazing. I think this retails at about £6. That's really reasonable considering how much you use when you actually use a highlighter. It's going to last me absolutely ages, and the colours are just amazing, and it's just going to be perfect throughout the winter. So I would definitely recommend getting your hands on this if you're looking for a cheap highlighter, which is so good. Next then, I will talk to you about some fashion favourites, and I've got a fair few amount of these actually, some of which I've been wearing to absolute death over this month. First one is this rust coloured high-necked new look jumper. You might have seen this from my New York videos, posts, Instagrams, etc., because I wore this one on one of the days we were there, and it's just the most snuggliest, incredible jumper. I don't own anything this high-necked, but honestly, I absolutely love it. It was so warm and cosy, which is exactly what you want through this season. Obviously, I wore this in New York as well, so it was perfect to like wrap up in and layer on top of a coat, underneath a coat, and it was perfect for walking around in and stuff. I was really quite comfortably warm, and the material is lovely and soft. It's not itchy at all. This was really cheap as well. I think it was about 12, I can't remember exactly, but I'll have to look back at a previous video because I did include this in a haul video, and I was amazed by the price of it. I think it was maybe about, was it £9 or something, £10? I can't remember. Really cheap though. And I just love the colour. If ever there was an autumn colour that you need, it's this one. It's absolutely incredible, and I just love it. Like, I couldn't recommend this enough. I'm so tempted to buy the other colours that there was in this range, because I just know I'm going to get so much wear out of this, and I'm already going to take it to London this weekend. So yeah, I'm super excited to wear that again. I just absolutely love it. And then another piece which I've been crazy obsessed with, which I think maybe I did include in a favourites back maybe in June or May or something like that, but it is my Primark trench coat. I wore this coat to absolute death in New York. I wore it pretty much every single day, bar maybe one day. It's a super thin trench coat, which looks so much more expensive than it was. I think it was maybe about 18 to 24 pounds, somewhere in that sort of region. I've got so much wear out of it. It's the most versatile coat. You can layer it on top of jumpers like that, or you can also wear it on top of thin things. You can wear it for a night time. You can, honestly, it's just the best coat ever. I absolutely love it. And obviously it was so cheap and so wearable. I just cannot tell you how much I absolutely love this coat. It's getting me through the winter when I want to layer things up. You can obviously wear scarves with it because it's got a really nice sort of neck collar sort of thing. It's got pockets, it's got a waist tie, so you can really cinch your waist in if you want to, and I just truly love it. I sized up in this one to a size 10 as well, just so that I could be sure that I could fit big bulky jumpers underneath it, because I really want this to be a layering piece, obviously. I did actually wear this throughout sort of like the spring as well this year, so it's like a really versatile piece as well. You can obviously wear it through different seasons, and I just couldn't recommend it enough. If you could spot anything like this season in Primark, I would highly recommend getting your hands on it. I literally cannot recommend this enough. It's so lovely. Next is another fashion piece which I've been absolutely wearing to death yet again, and again it was another thing that I like wore constantly throughout my trip to New York, and it is these Topshop embroidered boots. You've probably seen these in videos and Instagram pictures and everything else, because I've literally again just been posting pictures of these to the death of me. Literally, they're beautiful, and the most perfectly autumnal boots ever. I didn't think I would love these as much as I have done, and I didn't think I'd wear them as much as I have done, but I wore them so much in New York. I found that they were really versatile, especially with like just a bold statement jumper and that trench coat. I just think that they just like finished every outfit off perfectly, but added something a little bit more special to the outfit as well, rather than it just being like a plain black pair of boots. These retailed at about £39, I think I got them for, and I've worn them so much already. Honestly, They are so comfortable. I've worn them, obviously we did so much walking in New York, and these were like one of the pieces that I wore pretty much all the time, and my feet didn't get sore in them. They're like nice and tight, so they keep your foot really comfortable, and I just really, really like them. The material's a really nice sort of cotton, and really nice black, really quite expensive looking, and obviously like really nice embroidery as well. As you can see, it's just gorgeous. Embroidered boots are so in this season as well. Everyone seems to have them, and Topshop do an incredible range of embroidered boots as well. I might just link a few of them below for you, or if you wanted to pick some, maybe not these ones but something a little bit different, I'll link some below so that you can head over and check out sort of what they have as well. And honestly, I just love them. I'm going to wear them again in London this weekend, and I just love them so much. Need to definitely add some more to my collection. Next topic then is the food and drink topic, and I'm going to be repetitive with this one and say that my food of the month is definitely olives again. I'm just so obsessed with them, and I just keep trying them with everything. I have them with garlic in, I have them with peppers in, I have them with peppers and garlic, I have them lemon flavoured, I have them garlic flavoured, I have them just kind of in oil, any flavour. I just keep trying every single olive that I can find because I'm obsessed with them. And we have like so many, I go through packets and packets of them like nobody's business, literally. And I just absolutely love them. So that is definitely my favourite food of this month again. Next category is TV programme, and I don't think I was watching this last month, but I'm going to mention it now anyway. Me and Simon are absolutely hooked on The Walking Dead, ridiculously. Like, it's so frustrating because obviously I do night shifts and he works as well, so a lot of the time we go stints of time, like days and days or a week, without watching one episode, and it makes me so sad, and we get so into it that we have to wait for like a week for another episode, and it's just too long. It makes me so sad. We're currently at the end of season 3. We're like going to watch the last episode of season 3 tonight, and we're powering through because I kind of want to get up to date, but honestly I'm just absolutely hooked on it. We've watched 3 seasons in probably less than a month, because I don't think I did actually mention it in last favourites, but I'm not sure. We're hooked on it, and it's just amazing. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get into it. I genuinely didn't think I'd enjoy a programme like that much, because I don't really like anything sort of scary, zombieified and all that sort of stuff, so I'm surprised at how much I actually do love it. But yeah, if you've not watched it, I would highly recommend it, because I didn't think I'd like it, and honestly I'm obsessed with it. It's one of the best, if not the best series I've ever watched, maybe behind Game of Thrones, because that's just incredible. But yeah, so definitely recommend checking that out if you've not watched it before. It's amazing. Category then is event of the month, and it's obviously, you guys are going to guess already from everything that I've mentioned in this video already, but it was obviously my trip to New York. We got back now just under a week ago from New York, and honestly it was just the best week of my life. It was amazing. Everything about it was amazing. I saw everything I wanted to see and more. We did so much. We walked everywhere. It was just incredible. And some of the sights that you see, you can't even imagine that you're there. It just doesn't seem real. Like standing on the top of the rock and looking out onto Manhattan and the rest of the city is the best thing ever. Honestly, it's so surreal. And I remember driving into the city the night we got there, and I was just like, it doesn't even feel real that I'm looking at New York right now, that I'm actually here. And it was just the best time ever. I got quite emotional when I was there, because I was like, I wanted it so much and for so long, and then I was there and I was just like, oh my god. And it met all of my expectations and more. It was just amazing. If you've not been before, I couldn't recommend it enough, and I've said that to everybody who's asked me how New York was as well. It was just incredible. And I'm so sorry if I'm completely spamming all your feeds with my Instagrams and tweets and videos and everything, but honestly, why would you not write about something that you absolutely just loved? I'm so obsessed with that place, and I was so sad to come home, but I would highly recommend that you all go, because it's just incredible, and it's like nowhere I've ever been before. There's like lots of content on my blog and stuff at the minute going up about things that we experienced in New York and stuff like that, so if you want to go over to my blog and check it out, I'll leave a little link on screen right now. Just click it and head over, and you can sort of see like the posts and stuff that I'll be putting up and have put up already about New York, because honestly it was just amazing and I loved every single second of it. Alright then guys, so as I was saying at the beginning, there's kind of bits of this video that are going to be like really, really high, and bits of this video that are going to be a little bit low, and even now as I'm starting to mention it, I'm starting to well up, which is kind of emotional, but yeah, stop. The highlighter in your eyes is on fleek today, do not ruin it. So yeah, and it seems ridiculous getting so upset about it, but my favourite photo of this month probably has to be my dog. So I don't know if you can see that, I'll leave a picture on screen right now for you all as well. But obviously, some of you may know it if you follow my social media and you watch my vlogs and my Twitter and things like that, you'll know that at the end, very end of October, but after I'd filmed the last favourites video, so I couldn't inform you in that one obviously because I already filmed it. My dog passed away. Sorry guys, I didn't actually think that I would get this emotional filming it, but obviously like I do want to kind of tell you, and it is important. It's important that I put this in this video. We lost my dog, which was horrific because it was so unexpected. He was 6 and there was nothing the matter with him, and then suddenly one thing and he just went downhill like so rapidly. I won't go into like why and stuff. Basically he was just really unwell for like a week and it all got a little bit too much for him, and in the end he just kind of gave up basically. Passed away at the end of October, and if any of you guys followed my channel for a while, you'll know that I was truly obsessed with my dog. Kind of like, it's strange like grieving over an animal, but truly I don't think I've ever loved an animal more than him. I'm so sorry if you guys are not into this kind of thing, because obviously filming a video where you cry is not great. I've never done this before, so I'm really sorry, but obviously this shows just my true emotions about him and stuff, which is sad. So yeah, I just wanted to include a photo of him in this video because he was so important to me, and I love looking back at my photographs of him. Luckily for me and my family, he was the most photographed dog in the entire world, and I'm so happy that I got clips of videos, and he was involved in so much big stuff like my mum's wedding, and like he wasn't at the wedding but he came for the weekend. We went for that lodge weekend and he was there and he was always involved. So he's been such a big part of like our lives for like the last 6 years. And it sounds strange, but when I went through probably one of the hardest times of my life about 6 years ago actually, we got him, and he was such a big distraction from like everything going on in life, and I just feel like he helped me through some of the toughest times. And like when I was feeling down at uni or down at about things in general, I'd come home from uni and he'd brighten my day up. My makeup is truly destroyed now. This is why I hate crying, because my makeup just gets ruined like instantly. He like helped me through so much, and I think that's why it affected me like massively. So I just felt like I needed to include a photograph of him in this because he was so unbelievably special. We miss him very much, and I do feel like you grieve for your pets just like you do normal people. I mean, you guys know I'm a nurse and I see things all the time, and when I film my videos I'm quite, not hard-faced, but I am quite, well yeah, hard I guess, like I'm quite tough-skinned with things like that, but when something is so close to me and so involved, it affects me much differently, and it's taken me a long time to feel normal again because of him. Seems ridiculous because he's a dog and not a person, but dogs are family too, and he was such a big part of everything. I haven't cried in weeks about him actually. This is the first time, and I didn't think I'd be this upset about it now, but I think sitting and talking about the way he was and how much he meant to me, it's just kind of brought it all back. So I'm really sorry if I've just destroyed my video by crying, and also definitely destroyed my makeup, so I'm a bit gutted about that, but hey ho. So yeah, I just really wanted to include this photo of him. He'll never be forgotten ever. Obviously, you know, we've got another dog, Betty, and I love her too, like too much as well, but we're just channeling all of our energy now into her and making her just as good as he was. So yeah, I'm gonna stop crying now and continue with this video. But yeah, so if you guys have been wondering why I've been a bit negative on social media occasionally and posting lots of photos of my dog and stuff, then that's the reason why, because obviously it's affected me massively. Sometimes I'm not the most emotionally stable person in the entire world when it's things that are really close to home, but usually I'm quite like hard-faced. So yeah, that's the reason why basically, and that's the reason why I wanted to start this video with sort of saying to you all that this video had ups and it had downs, although I didn't expect this, so I'm sorry about the tears. Final topic of this video then is blogger of the month and who's been my favourite and why. So you guys might have seen I've been absolutely loving LYDIA MILLEN this month. Like, I love her vlogs, I love her content. I think she puts so much work into everything. I just really like how much of a genuinely nice person she seems to be. Like, she just seems so lovely, really grateful for everything that she gets, like every opportunity that comes her way. It's obviously really well deserved. She's just so shocked to have those opportunities, yet she's amazing, so she's got no reason to feel so shocked. Like, it just seems like she's a really normal girl, which obviously she is. Just really grateful for everything too. Everything just comes as a bit of a surprise to her. Like, every opportunity she gets, she's like, oh my god, this is amazing. I watched a vlog yesterday that she put up, and it was basically where she went on this like nighttime retreat thing to a safari place in Kent, I think it was, with her boyfriend Ali. and it was with Origins, and just the way that she was talking about being in England and how incredible the experience of being there was and how she felt so lucky. And I just thought, she's just the nicest person, and I really love all of her content as well. Like, it makes so much more worthwhile reading somebody who you just think, yeah, you're really genuine, you're really nice, and I don't know, I just really like her. And if you guys don't follow her, which I'm sure you all do, you really need to. I'll obviously link her channel down below so you can go over and check her out. Her videos are incredible. Absolutely everything about her videos is incredible. I love her fashion videos, I love her makeup videos, I love her chatty videos. I love her vlogs, they're my favourite, I think. But yeah, I would just highly recommend that you go over and check her out because she's just incredible. So yeah, and that brings this entire video to an end, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed this in parts, and kind of, but I'm really sorry for my little meltdown that I had. Just needed to happen, basically. Yeah, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to click the little like button down below. Also, leave me any comments down below for anything you'd like to see throughout Vlogmas. I'm doing Vlogmas this year, so I'm going to be vlogging every day that I'm not at work. I'm bringing you a main channel, normal video for the days that I am at work and obviously can't vlog for you all and things. So that's super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to doing it this year for you all. Please be sure to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. I'll also leave a link on screen now so that you can head over and just click it and subscribe that way. Also check out my previous video, which is just linked below as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.